What is going on, everyone? Today, we are going to rank every single Pixar movie. So Pixar is probably one of the best animation studios out there. Probably the best, actually. And I just finished watching Elio last night, so this will include Elio on the list as well. So we will have trailer footage when I'm talking about each of the movies, so we just have Luxo Jr. playing right now. So yeah, there's not really much I have to say other than this is my opinion. If you don't agree with me, that's completely fine. Just respect it, please. This is just my opinion. And let me know your ranking of the Pixar movies down in the comments below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the ranking. Alright, so at number 29, we have Turning Red. As you can see, yeah, this movie absolutely sucks. I hate it so much. Even playing this trailer footage on mute makes me want to end myself. The cringe in this movie is absolutely unbearable. It sucks so much. The mother is so annoying as well. I mean, she punishes May when she wants to go to a Four-Town concert with her friend. So she literally, spoiler alert, I guess. So she turns into a kaiju for some reason. But then whenever she's like shipping on the gas station worker or stays out with her friends after on that birthday party, she gets mad at the friends, even though it was May's fault, you idiot. Like, the mother is unbearable, the friends are unbearable. Like I said, the cringe is absolutely garbage. Like I've said, Turning Red is garbage. If you want a better version of this movie, watch Ruby Gillman. That is a better version of this movie in every single way possible. It has its cringe moments, but it's not unbearable, and that's just a really good movie. But do not watch this movie. It is absolutely garbage, and it is last place for a reason. Alright, coming in 28th place is The Good Dinosaur. So, The Good Dinosaur, it's just a boring movie, man. It's just so boring. There's like no talking at all. It honestly just sort of exists. Like, why out of all... Like, it's just boring, and there's not really anything else I can describe it with other than boring, because this movie is boring. There is no need for it to exist. It is boring. The animation looks nice, but the animation looks nice in almost like every single one of Pixar movies. Yes, the animation in Turning Red is really good, but did you see where that ended up placing? A single kindness can change everything. It can change everything in a boring movie. That's what it can do. So yeah, The Good Dinosaur is a very terrible movie. It is boring. This movie is just awful. Coming in at 27th place is Lightyear. This is just a boring movie. It really just is boring. Like instead of just going around fighting Zurg and doing all that fun stuff, we're just in this desolate wasteland of a place. It makes just the most boring movie ever with some of the most dumb sidekicks. I remember this guy with a pin, and you know a character is bad when the only thing you can remember about them is that they have a pin. Socks is the best character because he was the only memorable part. The only good movies about this movie, the only good parts of this movie are Socks right there and the animation. But Pixar animation looks good every time. And the fact that your cat character is the best character in a movie is honestly just kind of sad. So yeah, I do not believe that this is the movie that would have got Andy excited. Honestly, this kind of shoehorned that in because in like the original teaser footage, it showed Andy with some aliens, and you know that Andy got aliens in the second movie. You know, he got Buzz in the first, so it's just kind of dumb. So they just try to shoehorn that in that fact to get people to see it, in which they failed at that because this movie was a considerable box office bomb. I mean, it did make back its budget a little bit, only by like $30 million, but that doesn't include marketing costs. And you know, when a movie has a Super Bowl ad, it had to have a lot of marketing. So, a lot of money to get marketing. So, Lightyear is, and spoiler alert, but that plot twist with how the Zurg is the Buzz from the future or whatever, I don't remember it because it was so dumb. Yeah, Lightyear is just a very garbage movie. I do not recommend it even if you're the biggest Toy Story fan on this planet. So yeah, Lightyear is a garbage movie, and I do not need to say anything else about it. I'm pretty sure most people can agree with me when I say Lightyear is a very bad movie. Coming in at number 26 is Brave. Brave is just a movie, man. The first 5 minutes. Also, sorry for the bad footage. The max this trailer goes is 360p. But anyway, Brave is just an awful movie. The first 5 minutes were amazing. I will say that. The first 5 minutes were some of the best in any movie ever. Honestly, that's kind of a high bar, but man, they were excellent. I was actually looking forward to watching this movie after I saw that. But man, afterwards it just goes downhill and downhill and downhill. Merida has one of the most annoying voices ever. She talks like this the entire movie, and it's so freaking annoying. You also have the mother, who's just an unbearable woman. I mean, come on, give your lady the rest. She wants to be a warrior. But no, we have to respect the family tradition, or some bull crap like that, or whatever. So yeah, I don't know whose side to be on. Merida is really annoying, but the mother's also really annoying. Honestly, the best character was the dad, because he was actually kind of fine. The triplets were annoying, though. And overall, Brave is just a terrible movie. Don't worry, Pixar movies will get a lot better than this. But for now, I think, but I have Brave here at number 26. And and I know this movie has some fans, but some people are not fans. I am part of that not fans. It's kind of like Turning Red in a way, but anyway, so yeah. Brave is not a good movie at all. Coming in at number 25, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, number 25, my bad, is Cars 2. Cars 2 turned what was a fun racing car movie about a hotshot learning there's more to life than just racing into a dumb spy movie that did not need to exist at all. If they just did another fun racing movie, it would have been good. But they turned Tow Mater into the main character, which I like Tow Mater. I like him in the first movie, but he does not need to be the main character at all. Honestly, Tow Mater just does not need to be the main character. Why is he the main character? And then you got a dumb spy plot as well. Man, the only thing I remember about Cars 2 was that it had a fun Disney Rush level, because that was a game I played when I was younger. That was a pretty fun game. I remember there was a level based off this movie, but that's really about it. Also, can we talk about how this got a G rating? Honestly, this is one of the highest Pixar movies this is a Pixar movie with one of the highest death counts in it, and yet it's just plaster G. I get that the first movie was rated G, but if a first movie is rated G, the sequel does not need to be rated G as well. So yeah, Cars 2 is just a dumb spy movie that frankly did not need to exist. And if it did want to exist, it could have made a better plot than just dumb spy movie. Coming in at number 24 is Cars 3. This is a bad movie. It's just really forgettable. The only memory I actually have of this movie was watching it on Netflix back when Disney movies used to be on Netflix. The animation looks spotless. It actually looks very good. I can see it from here. But man, Cars 3 just sort of exists. It's forgettable. The only thing I remember was Lightning McQueen almost died, which you see here. He almost died, and that made a perfect teaser. Lightning McQueen dies? But man, it was just so forgettable. So yeah, Cars 3, just a forgettable movie. That's really all that needs to be said. Coming in at number 23 is Finding Dory. Honestly, this did not need to exist. Who was clamoring for a sequel to Finding Nemo? Out of all Pixar movies, it is one of the ones that does not need a sequel at all. Yet we got one, and it just exists. Hank is a pretty cool character. That's really all I can say, because this movie is just so gosh darn forgettable, and it does not need to exist at all. Honestly, Who is clamoring for Finding Dory to exist? I swear, we're gonna get a Finding Marlin next. I actually saw that exist, and I was shocked. Like, Finding Marlin of all things. We're really getting a Finding Marlin. I really can't believe we're getting that. But yeah, I am not. This is so annoying. I do not like Finding Dory. I am not excited for Finding Marlin. So yeah. Coming in at number 22 is Monsters University. Like, I get everyone loves the ending. Another spoiler alert, but it's the ending where Mike Wazowski is just... It can't realize he can't do good in life. Yeah, everyone loves that ending. And while I will admit, it is a great ending for sure. The rest of the movie is just honestly kind of forgettable. That's really about it. Also, this movie's kind of contradictory. Because in the original Monsters, Inc. teaser, it said, remember back in the 5th grade when we were passing all those notes, we were studying geography. Like, honestly, it's kind of contradictory. It kind of contradicts the original teaser, but I mean, it's fine. Most people, I don't know. Honestly, this is just kind of a forgettable movie, to be honest, other than just that ending. So, yeah, this is a mediocre movie. It's fine. Coming in at number 21 is Onward. This movie's just okay. It's honestly just okay. I find it, like I keep on saying, it's just okay. It's like a very mid 6 out of 10. It's really about it. I mean, yeah, we have Elin and Barley, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if most people just call them Elf Tom Holland and Elf Chris Pratt, because they're honestly kind of forgettable. And this plot is just kind of forgettable, to be honest. I like the ending for sure. It shows a really good message, but that's really about it. This movie's just okay. And okay is okay. Coming in at number 20. Coming in at number 20 is A Bug's Life. As you can see, we're getting really old school here. And honestly, this is just a nothing burger of a movie. Don't worry, this isn't Toy Story. Toy Story is way higher than this. But see, we're going to A Bug's Life because this is just kind of a fine movie. It's just we need to ward off the grasshoppers. That's really about it. Yeah, but you have that dumb line reveal trope of you have to get warrior bugs, but it turns out they're actually circus bugs. So the bugs themselves have to defeat the grasshoppers, and it has a very forgettable main character. Like, Flick just sort of exists. And yeah, that's really about it. This is just a nothing burger of a movie. A Bug's Life just exists. It exists, and that's all that needs to be said. It was definitely Pixar in their experimental phase. They had to make a success with Toy Story, so they wanted to try something different with bugs, and it did not work at all. This is just kind of a fine movie. Coming in at number 19 is Soul. Soul, it's a decent movie. I did find some enjoyment in it, but honestly, it's just decent. The main thing I'm not a huge fan of in this movie is the ending. I honestly feel like Joel is the one who should have stayed dead. He was just an idiot, so he decided, yeah. Honestly, Joel should have been the one who stayed there because he was an idiot and fell in the sewer. I feel like 22 was the one who should have stayed alive because she is the one that didn't get to live as long and wasn't an idiot while dying. See? He fell because he was on the phone not paying attention to his surroundings. You idiot. But meanwhile, 22 was just involved in a really bad accident. Like, if you die, you die. Honestly, 22 is the one who should have stayed alive, not Joe. So yeah, I find Soul, it's decent, but that ending, man, it's pretty bad. I feel like 22 should have been the one who stayed alive. Alright, so at number 18, is this 18? Yeah, this is 18, is Coco. Now, this might seem a little low for how everyone just loves this movie so much, but this is where we get to the movies that are truly amazing. We have a truly amazing movie with Coco. It tells a story of death that is really meaningful. Honestly, yeah. The mother is truly hilarious in this movie. She's like, Miguel. Just it's hilarious. But honestly, dude, bro, you can't let Miguel do music. It's like I get it was disgraceful, but that was over like 100 years ago. You're not gonna let Miguel fade into his interests. I don't like it, man. I do not need a break. Shut up. So yeah, Coco. It's an amazing movie. I'm just not a fan of how they have to separate Coco from the music because I feel like it could have been done. So I feel like they didn't need to wait. It's been over 100 years, man, but the rest of the movie is just truly excellent. This is a great movie, and I love it, but it's just not up to the standard that everyone puts it, if you can get what I mean. Coming in at number 17 is Toy Story 4. I do not care what anyone says. I find Toy Story 4 super underrated. About the ending, yeah. I mean, did you see how Bonnie was treating him? While it kind of contradicts the ending, it's a new phase for Woody. Because did you see did you just see him step on him? So I don't care what anyone says about the ending. I find Toy Story 4 good. Like, amazing. I mean, as you can see by this placement, most people would consider movies like A Bug's Life and Coco better than Toy Story 4. I think this and Coco are around the same level. But honestly, I do not care, man. I think Toy Story 4 is excellent. Oh, yeah, I really like Toy Story 4, and I do not get the hate for it at all. Although I am not excited for Toy Story 5 at all. It just seems like really we're really dealing with an iPad kid story. That's what we do. That is what we do out of all things. iPad kids. It's kind of like Finding Marlin. Honestly, we didn't need 4, but I find 4 good. But you could really say the same about any sequel. You didn't need Toy Story 2 or 3, but we got them anyway, and they were still masterpieces. Any sequel is unnecessary. So I don't judge movies about how if they're unnecessary or not. I judge movies based on if they're good. And I find Toy Story 4 a really good movie. Most of the characters I really like Bunny and Ducky. I really like Dude Kaboom. Forky's a great character. I really like Toy Story 4. And I do not get the hate for Toy Story 4 at all. At all. Coming in at number 16 is Toy Story 2. You can definitely tell that this one was kind of supposed to be a direct-to-video sequel before getting an upgraded release. Because the plot, honestly, it kind of feels like The Middle Child in a way, where it's just kind of forgotten. Because, I mean, the first one was the beginning, introduced Buzz and all that. The third one was the ending for Andy's saga. And then the fourth one was the beginning of Bonnie's saga. Now, we don't need the end of Bonnie's saga. But honestly, so Toy Story just kind of feels like the middle one. Where you could have just jumped straight from 1 to 3. I'm not saying it's like unnecessary. I'm just saying that I don't know anymore, man. I'm just saying it kind of feels like just the middle forgotten one, but it's still a great movie. This used to be my favorite Toy Story movie, believe it or not. But I've since changed my mind. So yeah, I find Toy Story 2 a really good movie. But yeah. Coming in at number 15 is Elemental. I find Elemental a really great movie. Honestly, this kind of feels like one of the black sheep of Pixar movies. Like, yeah, it got good reviews. People generally liked it. But man, I just find this movie sweet, adorable. It's just such a good movie. Honestly, there's not really that much else that really needs to be said about this movie. It's just a really good movie. I enjoyed the chemistry between Amber and Wade. I liked most of the characters, even if Wade did get a little annoying at points. He was still a very great character, and I liked him. But yeah. And I feel like Amber definitely has a temper problem. She gets annoyed real easy. But then again, I kind of have a temper problem too, so I can kind of understand it. So yeah, I find Elemental a great movie. So yeah. Not much needs to be said. I'm just happy this movie got the comeback it deserved, to be honest. Coming in at number 14 is Incredibles 2, like Toy Story 2. I find this movie great, not unnecessary, and I really like it. It's fun to just see this family again. This is a terrible sequel, but a really great movie. Because, well, not a terrible sequel in a way, just a not great sequel. Because Screenslaver is not a great villain compared to Syndrome, but I still find this movie fun with all of the action in it. Having Elastigirl get the main front is fun. It just kind of has a similar plot to the first, which we'll experience again later with a different sequel we'll be getting to in a little bit. So yeah, while I don't think Incredibles 2 is as bad as everyone thinks it is, I think it's actually really good. I think Incredibles 2 is better than Toy Story 2, so that kind of says something. So I think Incredibles 2 is a really great movie, and I do not get the hate for it at all. Coming in at number 13 is Cars. Unlike the sequels, this was a truly great movie. It's just kind of a vibe the whole way. You're just in this chill place with all these fun characters. The opening scene is truly excellent. Yeah. Cars is just a great movie. Honestly, you have all these fun characters. Lightning can be annoying at points for sure, but he's still a really fun character. And overall, this is just a truly great movie. The animation is spectacular. Mater's a great character. Unlike Cars 2, where he used to delegate as the main character, when he's just here as a side character, he's truly a great guy, and I like him. So yeah. I do find Doc Hudson a little annoying, though, because, giving up racing because you got in that crash, I completely get that, but just ditching Lightning whenever... Calling the people that Lightning was at Radiator Springs whenever everyone else was truly enjoying Lightning, it's just kind of rude, and that kind of makes me not like Doc Hudson. While his redemption is really good, I kind of just don't like Doc Hudson in this movie, but his actor Paul Newman did an excellent job. May he rest in peace. But yeah, Cars is a really great movie. I feel like this movie could have been shortened a little, but other than that, and Doc Hudson not being the excellent character, I find this movie really good, and yeah, I can definitely go in Pixar's golden age, for sure. Coming in at number 12 is Luca. Kind of like Cars, this movie's just a vibe. You got this fun Italian town setting, and it's just super fun. Shout out to my friend Cade, by the way. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have watched this, and I'm glad I did, because it was really good. Alberto's kind of an annoying character, though. And the villain is just kind of bad. I'm not a fan of the villain. But other than that, I really like every character in this movie. The animation is stellar. My favorite character is probably Julia. So yeah, I really like Luca, and I think it's a really great movie. Although the ending... How they just suddenly accept sea monsters at the end is kind of shocking. It's just kind of shocking. Like, okay, they won. They get accepted. Who cares? Who cares that there are sea monsters in this town? Honestly, there's kind of not a big plot at all, really. It's just get a car. But Juliet's a great character. I really like Luca. I think it's a great movie. Thanks to my friend Cade once again for recommending me this great movie. Coming in at number 11 is Inside Out 2. This movie kind of has a similar issue to Incredibles 2, where it kind of has like the same plot as the first movie, but instead we have different emotions. And I gotta say it, the different emotions in this movie were truly excellent. I enjoyed all of them. My favorite new emotion is probably envy, although anger is still my favorite emotion out of all 9 of them. And I'm shocked they were able to manage 3 plots at once and still make it cohesive and fun. This movie definitely has a cringe factor at some points that the first one did not have. And of course, I don't think it's as good as the first one, but I still think Inside Out 2 is a great movie. And honestly, out of all movies, to be the highest grossing animated movie of all time, except Neja 2, this is truly a great... I think this definitely deserves it. It was definitely well worth passing the garbage 2019 Lion King remake, which I haven't even seen yet, and I don't even want to. I need to rewatch the 1994 Lion King for Pete's sake, but we're getting off track, so. Inside Out 2 is truly a great movie. The characters are fun. The animation is stellar. Just the main issue is that it kind of has a similar plot to the first. So, yeah, very great movie. And now we are entering the top 10. And from here on out, these 10 movies are going to be all masterpieces. All 10 out of 10 masterpieces. And so if you had to pick any 10 Pixar movies to watch these 10. Even if one of them is a sequel, is a third movie, but we'll get there when we get there. So, see you guys at the top 10. Cracking into the top 10, we have Pixar's brand new movie, Elio. The movie I just saw last night by the time recording this, although I saw this 2 days ago by the time you'll be seeing this video. I think Elio is a great movie. Just really is. Elio's a great character. I really liked Gordon. Oh, so yeah, Elio just has kind of this relatable factor to him. And I really like the scene where spoiler alert, the real Elio and Aunt Olga get reunited again, even after they send the clone. Also, why did they do that? From the studio that brought Inside Out 2. It's not like Pixar has any other great iconic movies like Toy Story, The Incredibles, Monsters, Inc., Coco. All of those great movies. But they choose Inside Out 2. Like, I get that was a $1 billion success and was the most highest grossing animated movie of all time until Inside Out 2, that is. But still, I find it kind of dumb. But yeah, Elio is a truly great movie. I had a great time in the theater with it, even if the person I was sitting next to was kind of annoying during the movie, but it was still fun to see it. Yeah, I had a great time with Elio. I think it's a straight up masterpiece. Domi Shi really went from 0 of turning red to 100 with Elio. I've got to say that. And it was well worth the delay, in my opinion. And it was a really good movie. I really liked Elio. So, yeah. Coming in at number 9 is Finding Nemo. Honestly, it kind of has a simple plot. Just find the kid that went missing. But it still is a really good movie. A lot of the characters are fun. Oh, this is the original teaser trailer on the Monsters, Inc. trailer. That's on the Monsters, Inc. VHS. That's nice. But yeah, Finding Nemo is just a really good movie. It has a really simple plot, that's for sure. But it's still a really fun and good movie. That's real. So yeah. Yeah, I really like I'm getting movies mixed up. I really like Finding Nemo. It's a great movie. So yeah, it has a simple plot, but the characters are really fun. That kind of makes up for the simple plot. So yeah, why do I keep on getting Elio and Finding Nemo mixed up? They came out 22 years apart. I'm like stupid. I think I'm stupid. Whatever. Finding Nemo is a great movie. Fish are friends, not food. Coming in at number 8 is the original Toy Story. I mean, come on, this movie's just iconic. It was the movie that put Pixar on the map. But I will definitely say that the animation definitely, in some ways, does not hold up. The dogs look like humans, and the humans look like dogs. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. And the story does have a few plot holes but honestly, I can kind of ignore those. Just, Woody can be a jerk sometimes, but I'm happy he learned his lesson, definitely. So, yeah. And, yeah. Maybe this movie should be a bit lower than it is, but I mean, I'm putting this higher because it's just the movie. We wouldn't have Pixar if we wouldn't have this movie. And I remember one of the first YouTube shorts I did was talking about how this movie was bad, but I've taken back everything. I rewatched this movie and it was truly great. I mean, Woody's laugh is just iconic. Blood-looking alien! Where? I know I couldn't exactly nail it, but it is still a classic meme. And Toy Story is just a classic movie. It definitely has like that snarky kind of humor that I really like. You are a toy! And it is a great movie. And I'm happy for Computer Man Animation and Pixar that we got this movie, because we wouldn't have got them otherwise. So, yeah, I need to wrap this up before the trailer ends. So, Toy Story is truly an iconic, classic movie. Coming in at number 7 is Up. Yes, the first 10 to 15 minutes, some of the best in any movie ever. But I don't think the movie goes down at all after that. Also, sorry for the poor quality, like the Brave trailer. This is the best trailer I could find. So yeah, Up is truly a masterpiece. I do not get anyone who says that the movie nosedives after the first 10 to 15 minutes, because it's just a really fun plot. And honestly, I can kind of understand why this was the second Pixar movie to be rated PG. I mean, there's a gun at the end, so I can kind of understand why this was the second Pixar movie to be rated PG. Also, I'm the only one who's kind of shocked that this did not get a South Korean VHS, because South Korean VHS tapes until 2010, And Clyde Over Chance Meatballs got a South Korean VHS, and that came out September 2009, and this came out like June 2009, but still, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, Up is truly a great movie, even if the plot is kind of unrealistic. I mean, who can lift their house with only 10,000 balloons? Up is just a masterpiece on all levels. It truly is an excellent movie, and anyone who says it nosedives is wrong, because it is. It is a great movie, and I find it really fun. Coming in at number 6 is the original Inside Out. So, yeah, this is going to be our last movie. No, actually, that's wrong. So, yeah, Inside Out is truly a great movie. It definitely makes you emotional. I mean, what if emotions had feelings? Every Pixar movie was like, what if blank had feelings? Toys, monsters, cars, and now we have feelings. Like, what if feelings had emotions? But honestly, I feel like it kind of works in a way. And honestly, it's just a really good movie. So yeah, I think Inside Out is just an excellent movie. I do find the plot whenever Joy and Stannis leave and Anger, and Riley's just kind of a jerk throughout the last bit of the movie, but honestly, I can kind of understand why. I mean, she lost her two biggest emotions that keep her happy and sad, so now she can only be scared, be disgusted, and be angry. Rah! So yeah, I find Inside Out a great movie, and it truly is excellent. Oh, what the? Where did it go? Are you? Oh my gosh. It just basically went missing on me, and that's annoying, because I thought it just nearly wrapped up recording. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Cracking into the top 5 is Toy Story 3. This movie ended off Andy's saga perfectly. It was really fun. Yeah, this movie is kind of scary, though. I mean, that incinerator scene at the end is just frankly iconic. So, yeah. I find Inside Out just truly a great movie. I mean, why am I talking about Inside Out? I'm so dumb. This is not Inside Out. This is Toy Story 3. Yeah, Toy Story 3 is a great movie and ended off Andy's saga perfectly. So yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of recording this, to be honest. But we're near the end now, honestly. Oh, there's a VHS tape in the background. That's probably like some old cartoon because it has the oversized reel. I just noticed that in the background. That's pretty funny. As you can see by shots like this movie is absolutely gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. It truly is amazing. Lotso is a great villain. I find him great, and one of the few twist villains to actually work well. I swear, I'm going to have to put like a spoiler in the titles in them, because I'm talking about spoilers for a lot of these movies, so. But I'm not going back and adding a different section. But yeah. Toy Story 3, great movie. Great movie, and no wonder why it was the first animated movie, should I say, to reach over $1 billion. Although, yeah, these kids are kind of terrifying. I mean, why would you put an eye? Why are you gonna lick a helmet? That is disgusting. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm getting tired, but Toy Story 3, great movie. Coming in 4th place is Ratatouille. Get it? Cause a rat! That's always been one of my favorite YouTube quotes of all time. Bonus points if you can guess who that's from. But yeah, Ratatouille is just a great movie. Honestly, it's kind of like, what if rats had emotions for food? Well, one of them. I find Remy and Linguini a perfect duo. They truly work well together. And overall, I find Ratatouille an excellent movie. That's really all that needs to be said. Now we're going to crack into the top 3. And these top 3 could be interchangeable to me, but honestly, they are just truly amazing. And I'm excited, and I hope you guys can agree with me. And if not, just let me know in the comments if you guys disagree with anything about my ranking. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the top 3. Coming in at 3rd place is WALL-E. I mean, just the fact that this movie can be silent for like the first thirds of the movie, and then they still make an amazing story from it and have better emotion than most other characters, and one of the perfect love stories of two kids that can't even freaking talk. It's just insane, but it is truly amazing. This is a perfect message as well. Basically says, hey, idiots, don't litter and don't destroy the earth. Okay, well, they don't say, hey, idiots, but you get what I mean. So, yeah, WALL-E, I kind of like how Otto was actually voiced by AI. It kind of makes fun of the whole AI because he makes some really dumb decisions in this movie, but yeah. But yeah, WALL-E is just a perfect movie on all levels. I can name nothing wrong with WALL-E at all. It is truly amazing. Wow, WALL-E. Rate my WALL-E impression out of 10 in the comments. Let me know. Coming in at number 2 is The Incredibles. The Incredibles is just a masterpiece on all levels. It more than deserves its 2-hour runtime. And honestly, I kind of like how Pixar took a risk with a PG-rated movie because they would later make some of their best movies. I mean, every movie now is rated PG, so I mean, it's fine. Like, PG could just be one use of stupid or dumb, or one implied sex joke or whatever. So yeah, I find The Incredibles truly an excellent movie. And honestly, the family is excellent. My personal favorite member of the family is Violet. That may just be me, though. It's got a perfect sense of humor. And honestly, it's just a perfect story. Now, is it this or The Iron Giant? I'm gonna honestly say this is better than The Iron Giant, which was Brad Bird's first movie before this. Because while Iron Giant is truly a masterpiece as well, you can tell The Iron Giant, like stuff like in The Iron Giant, like the mother gets sidelined or whatever, but The Incredibles is truly a great movie. I really like The Incredibles. It's just amazing on all levels. And I really like this teaser, where it proves that the superhero just isn't at his top anymore. And I really like it. So yeah, I find it a really good teaser. And this will be on the Finding Nemo trailer, which, fun fact, it will also be on the Finding Nemo VHS, which will actually be releasing today. So you can see this trailer with sound if you go watch that. And I'll leave that in the corner or something. Or maybe I'll put the Incredibles VHS thing. I don't know. But whatever. Whatever will be up there, you could go check it out if you want to. But we're going to move to the top. We're going to move to the first one. And this is my favorite Pixar movie of all time. Coming in at number 1 is Monsters, Inc. I mean, come on. This movie's just iconic. You have the iconic Mike Wazowski. Randall's an excellent villain. This movie's really well-paced. It's fast, but it's super fun to watch. Celia is an excellent character. Boo is overall, the animation holds up really well. Put that thing back where it came from, boom, boom, boom. And then the fact that they actually did that as the company play in the credits, well, at least on the VHS, is truly hilarious. Like, they weren't joking, because now, if we don't do this, we're going to get caught. So it's just going to be really funny. And overall, Monsters, Inc. is just truly an iconic movie. From beginning to end, you got classic characters, amazing animation, and excellent story. 2319! We got a 2319! So yeah, Monsters, Inc. is the best Pixar movie of all time. And I do not think it will be topped for a while. So yeah, that is officially my Pixar ranking. There were definitely some kind of hot takes in here, saying that Turning Red was the worst Pixar movie, Coco being at number 18, but we made it through. And remember, this is just my opinion. If you have a different opinion from mine, that's completely fine. Also, why did I turn on the Spanish version of this short film? Oh my gosh. I just searched for the birds for this closing shot, and it turns out it's a Spanish version, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not like it's a big deal since it's on silent anyway, but yeah. So yeah, if you guys disagree or agree with anything, make sure to let me know down in the comments. Is Pixar your favorite animation studio? Do you like DreamWorks more? Just make sure to let me know everything down in the comments below. This was certainly a big video of mine. I'm super excited to get it done. I was definitely looking forward to doing this after I saw Elio. And I'm sorry it took a while. We just had a lot of troubles trying to go see Elio and whatnot. But we finally got it done. And overall, I love Pixar. It's definitely the best animation studio of all time. I love Pixar. And I think everyone else can say that about Pixar. Are there any Pixar haters out there? I'm just wondering. So yeah, I'm happy to officially complete my biggest video ever Well, there are definitely other videos I made. But they've been longer, like my Nintendo Direct reactions, but I'm just reacting to something. This actually took me forever to record. As you can see, we're getting to the 40-minute mark, but I also had to find trailers. So yeah, it took a while. This took me 1 hour because I started at exactly 2 o'clock. It is now 2:56. But I am officially done. Thank goodness. Make sure to hit that comment, like, and subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate that after all the effort I put in this video. So yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time with some more videos. Goodbye.